Welcome to the Car Chronicles, baby.
Hello, everyone. How are you guys doing today? Well, I am doing fine on this beautiful Saturday, and I was just trying to figure out, should I do another part of Car Chronicles or just hey, how you doing? Now let's do a Car Chronicles. You know how we do. We don't leave nothing out. But anyway, child, it's just so much going on in the YouTube streets. When I tell you, it's a hot mess, from Chris Bassett to NeNe suing Andy to Sharree, calling out Kandi, and that's what we're going to talk about. Okay? But before we do, remember everything on this channel is alleged. It is in my opinion, and it is for fair use, for learning purposes, for investigative reasoning, and for research. Okay? So, even if we have the facts to back up those facts, guess what, sis? It's still legend. All right? Okay. You guys, so I was listening to a few outlets, DJ Richie Sky, I was listening to Empress Radio, several, outlets. And then I listened to the podcast of Carlos King, and he had Sharree Whitfield on there, and she was talking a lot. She gave a lot of good, juicy information. And the main one I was really focused in on was Kandi Burruss and Phaedra Parks. She was saying that Kandi is not she do not want Phaedra to come back. She is not feeling that at all. And she said, and if she does come back, she is going to say deuces. Well, deuces. Y'all know how I feel about Kandi. Kandi is, to me, she's one of these people who want to live a spot clean life. And she can bring up other people's infidelities and their mishaps and all this stuff. But when it comes to her, she starts to crying and get mad and don't want nobody to know anything about her past. Well, it's already out there, Kandi. I mean, it's been out there. I mean, ever since you were with Escape, you've had a, kind of rocky past. I'm just saying, people, whether it's true or not true, it's been out there. Okay, so to me, what Phaedra said is no different from what somebody else said about you. To me, allegedly sleeping with Jermaine Dupri's dad and him is more detrimental to me than saying what Phaedra said, in my opinion. Now, did I believe that mess? No. But at the time that this was going on, and this is just a continuation from last night, at the time that Phaedra said all this stuff, see, you have to look at the cause. I tell you this all the time. Look at the cause and look at the effect. And that person, I'm not going to say their name, that allegedly said that T.I. and Tiny were, drugging and RN people, women, and all this stuff. And she also pretty much named the clique, all them that hang together do it. That means Kandi and Todd. Yes, a bunch of them, all of them do it. That's what she allegedly said, but they were the corporates. They were the ones that did it all the time. But this was already in the streets, like I said before, because I live 2 hours away, an hour and 15 minutes away from Atlanta. And we get the scoop up here. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, y'all. My phone, my camera is wanting to show out. But anyway, I've heard this for, God, how many? I mean, since that came out. And then, this is my take on it. And this is how I look at stuff. Yes, and so when Kandi started hearing this mess, she tried to disassociate herself with T.I. and Tiny. And T.I. and Tiny started having issues with Kandi. Because see what it was, she didn't want to be associated with her after this girl had made all these claims against them, even though I personally knew it was false. I did not believe that for 1 minute. Now, other people might have believed it, but the stories that this girl told was so inconsistent, and it didn't even make sense. It didn't even have any proof. And you know who was on there? Miss TK, Tasha K. She got that stuff started and pushed out there too. But the thing of it is, I just never believed it. And people say, Teresa, that's because you like T.I. Yeah, I do. But I didn't believe it. I didn't. I said it was, from the beginning, this was a fabricated story. So when she said everybody associated with it, and if you remember what Phaedra said, she said this is what the streets are saying. Okay, so the streets were saying that. She didn't make it up. She just repeated what the streets said. Okay, now I hate to tell you, Kandi, you done did a lot worse than that. Okay, Block, having the child, now you and Block back at it. You know, got into it with your members on Escape. It seems like the culprit and the problem child is you. You always got a problem with somebody. It's never nobody else's fault. It's always Kandi's fault. And that is, Kandi is going to get out scot clean. She is the princess, and she doesn't have a past. But I'm here to tell you, Miss Burris Tucker, you do. And you always want other people to reconcile or to hash out their differences, but when it comes back to you, you don't want to do it. You want to cuss, fuss, and just act a donkey on and just act like a 2-year-old. Say, no, y'all bring her back. I quit. We're bye. I believe wholeheartedly, if it wasn't true, I wouldn't have to worry. I would not quit my job, but she and I would have a talk about it. You hear me? That's how I am. I'm like, what made you say something like that? What made you this and that? You know what made her do it, because you already know the answer. It was already out there, okay? It was already out there. Now, the thing is, you do not want to rehash that, because you don't want people to know what really is going on, okay? Because then there are going to be more questions, okay? So what I'm saying is, if Phaedra comes back and you guys have the talk, you know there's going to have to be some explaining to do, because there are going to be a lot of things that comes out of this, and you don't want to rehash it. You want to try to bury it and keep Phaedra off the show. But Phaedra is great TV. Phaedra can lie. She has been known to do a little dibble dabble, but she got some great comebacks, facial expressions. She can read your ass with those words. She can do it. And I honestly think Kandi is scared if she comes back that Phaedra gonna be ready for that ass, because she already got her stuff together. She probably got the proof, and Kandi don't want to face the fact that what she did to Phaedra, she don't want to have to answer for that. That's point blank, period. She hid that girl's property. She hid all kinds of stuff, secrets from Phaedra. When Phaedra was telling her everything, she up there telling her, don't tell Phaedra this and that. You created this mess, and then now you want to sit back and reap the rewards and don't want to don't want to answer for it. Girl, bye. You need to get it together. We want Phaedra back. We want the answers that we have been left with for 3 years now, 4 years. We want her back. Yes, we do. Okay? We want Phaedra back, and we're going to get her back. You watch. And, my thing of it is, all things come in full circle, Kandi. I mean, you just going to have to face your due. And if NeNe had to come back and face Kenya, if Kenya had to come back and face Sharree, if Sharree had to come back and face Kim Zolciak and NeNe and all them, what makes you so different? What gives you the difference? What makes you so special that you can call the shots? That's what I want to know. Is it true what NeNe said? Are you a Terry Crews? Are you? Huh? Or is it just that you threaten to leave the network? You know what? You're not adding anything anyway. You're boring. So bye. We want somebody. We want great TV. We would love to have NeNe back, but at this point in time, nah, that's not going to happen. I hate it, but there are a lot of things that they did to NeNe, and granted, NeNe done a lot of things. She responded to the things that were happening at the time. Okay? Somebody is always gaslighting you, making you look like the villain, making you do this, and you come out in a way that you only know how to respond, then people will automatically think, oh, she just nasty. She might not be. She is not nasty. I don't think so. But I do think NeNe is just one of these people, you have to get her permission. Okay? But anyway, Kandi, we want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. I mean, come on, sis, you got to understand, this stuff was in the streets way before Phaedra brought it to the streets. Okay? I mean, brought it to the show. It was already out there. You know, people were talking about you and Todd like it was nothing. And Phaedra is not the only one that was talking. It was viewers talking. It was production. It was a whole lot of stuff because it was out there. She was just brave enough to bring it. Okay? And Portia was dumb enough to take it to you. And I like Portia, but Portia was dumb. Those were two dum-dums. But, you know, yeah. I think, you know, why run, girl? Why run? You scared? You supposed to be the big bad candy wolf that blows and huffs and puffs and blows a wig off. Ooh, blow it, baby. I'm beginning to think you a bunch of air. Hot air at that. But anyway, yeah, Kandi, we want to see you talk to Phaedra. Stop running. You got to talk to her sometime. Stop running from it. Because, you know, either way, you talk to her, somebody else going to spill something else on you. I mean, Block's wife done spilled stuff allegedly. Block has spilled things on you allegedly. The cast of Escape has spilled stuff on you allegedly. But yet it's everybody's fault except Kandi's fault. But you want to be number one. See, the problem with that is being number one comes with much responsibility and much more content in your life. Okay, it brings a lot of stuff, a lot of hate to you. So my thing of it is, if you want to be number one, baby, you're gonna have to grow some tough skin, and you're gonna have to deal with what needs to be dealt with. Okay, because at this point in time, it needs to be resolved. Everyone's issues have been resolved. Everyone's. And even Portia, she had to resolve her issues. But yet you are the only one that would threaten the network to quit when you don't resolve your issues with Phaedra. And I don't understand that. Do you guys? What do you think about this? Should Phaedra come back? This is my question. Should she come back? Should Kandi face her? This is what I want to know. I think she should come back, and I think she should face Phaedra. And I think, you know, either you accept it or bye. You ain't got to come back. But then when Phaedra come on the show, let Phaedra tell her story, okay? Let Phaedra tell her story, with or without Kandi. See, this is the thing. You got an opportunity to clear your name. But if you want to clear your name, you need to stay. If not, then go on. But the show will go on. One monkey don't stop the show. Okay? Or like my granddad said, one hoe don't stop the show. Okay? All the other hoes going to keep on doing it. So, Either face it or we can do without you. I mean, it ain't like you somebody on there. You boring. You don't bring the heat. Every time you turn around, you're crying and you're doing this. You're doing the most, and it's whatever. Bye, girl. Bye. Next is going to be Sharree. Sharree Whitfield. She had an interview with Carlos King and kind of, like I said, called it out. And Sharree said that she had to work with people that she did not like, that have intentionally ruined her name, and she don't understand why is it a problem for Kandi to work with Phaedra. She said it'll make for a great cast TV. She said, like I said before, she also said it will make for a great story, you know, and a great ending to a feud that's been going on with no answers for years. I get that. Sharree also said she invited Kim Zolciak to her She by Sharree event, and she didn't show up. My thing is, why would she show up? And why would you even invite her after she treated you that last season she was on? I just don't understand that. I would never invited somebody who pretty much called up y'all the N-word on stage, and then she tried to say you didn't help her out, you didn't vouch for her and all this stuff, and try to put it on you. Why would you do that? That was some no. I don't try to save friendship. Friendship saves themselves. Because friends, true friends, they wouldn't put you in a predicament like that. Okay? Then anyway, y'all, I saw Cold Slop going live this morning. Child, I'm so sick of her. You know, that is one boring little girl, and I'm sick of her. I don't even want to bring her up. But, you know, she was calling people out, talking about good morning, our linebackers. I am sick of her and her antics. Good morning, little girl body. Little body. Ain't got nobody. Looking for anybody's. Somebody's. Nobody. Got somebody's. Other bodies. How about that? Body-oddies. You ain't got it. You don't have no body. You don't have no boobies. You have little girl mind and a little girl body. How about that? You pick at us, we pick at you. What you got? Thick nappy head with split ends. Go trim your ends. Instead of getting them nails done, you need to go do your hair. What, Martell got you on a budget? Oh, he only gave you $100 this week. Did Daddy tell you what to do? Yes, he did. You little ignorant little 15-year-old in a 30-year-old body. Bless your little heart. That's what we say in the South. Bless your little heart. Child. Martell got him a dum-dum for real. I tell you. Martell, this what you wanted. And this what you got. This is the very reflection of you. This is like you looking in the mirror and seeing a bald-headed version of you. Okay? Of you. Okay? Yes, because baby, y'all are two peas in the pod. Jesus. And you know, she got mad because, you know, she even said, if y'all gonna get out here and talk about my son making noise, then I'm gonna block you. B, you need to get offline and worry about your son. Okay? Because your son it sounded like a little hellion that needs some discipline. He was tearing down the house. What's Martell doing? Do he discipline that little boy? Because he showed he loved his other kids, but you know, those are some well-mannered kids though. You know, Mel and Martell kids are very well-mannered, very well-spoken. They have been allowed to express themselves to their parents on how they feel. You, on the other hand, want to tell, you know, you don't let your oldest daughter express herself, and she's about to be the very reflection of who you are. And I hope not. She seems like going to be a little smart little girl, cute little girl, but honey, stop. And you need to get little knots on the schedule, because little knots is hell. You don't tow down the whole house and beating shit. Oh, Lord, I can't stand an unruly child. But anyway, y'all, I just want to come on here and shoot the sugar with you guys. But let me know, honestly, let me know what you guys think about Phaedra Parks returning. I think it's a great idea. I think I would love for her to return. Yeah. I sure would. But anyway, you guys, I am going to walk in here and see what's on sale. I'm bored. My honey done went to the casino. I'm not going. So him and his friends went. Bye. I'm going to Key West next month. And I ain't got time to be losing no money. Y'all, if anybody know me, my money going to my channels, to my businesses. So, no. I don't waste money like that. And speaking of that, if you want to Zelle me, if you want to Cash App me, it's $ TERESALINDSEY12. That's my Cash App. Accept any form of cash, honey. You want to send 5 to 5,000, I'm here for you. And if you want to look for a donation place, donate to me, baby. You know, if you need a tax write-off, here I am. Anyway, you guys, I will be back because you know what's coming on tonight? Love and Marriage Huntsville, baby. And pretty much I will be on right after it goes off. And I'll be doing it from the house and not Car Chronicles. We had a yard sale today, and baby, when I tell you, I sold every purse I had. And I made me some money. I'm going to spend it too. Now, I put half of that in my channel's account, and then the other half is going to my trip. That's why I sold them, because I don't even wear them. Take them anywhere. I have, God, at one point I was getting just purses for Mother's Day, Christmas, and I'm like, I don't even take but one purse. I got a Louis I take, I have an MCM bag I take, and I have a Jimmy Choo bag that I also take, and I have a Chanel bag that I love too, and I absolutely love that Jimmy Choo bag. I don't ever want it to get messed up, so every now and then I bring it out in the winter. Has these big old chains on it. Oh my God, it's gorgeous. And I got that, I bought that for my birthday, but the other purses, the hub gave my children, and I don't take that many purses. Do you girls take? Do you women, girls, ladies? Senoritas, do you girls take purses like that? To me, it makes my shoulders hurt. But my MCM bag is pretty light, so I love to take it everywhere I go, because I use it pretty much as an everyday bag. And because I don't do fake. But if I can't buy the real, what's the point? Now, I take a fake Birkin in a minute. Oh, y'all got what y'all want to give. Now, inbox me, baby. I let you send it to me. You want to send a check? Inbox me. I give you my address. Okay, babes. I love you guys. I thank you. And look, I have reached my 500 mark of subscribers. I am so honored. I am so thankful. And a lot of people are like, 500. Yeah. Some people get 1,000. I'm just a little country girl from a little 803. You know what I'm saying? I ain't sleep with nobody, man, to get famous and get 3,000 subscribers in a day. Okay? I ain't on TV trying to shake a thought and do this and that. I'm just little, totally sassy Teresa, and from the 803 and surrounding areas, 803-864-706. And I'm just here in this living my little country life as best as I know how to do. Okay? So now 500 to me is a milestone. To have as many people that view my channel and like my channel is a milestone. Do you hear me? Because this was hard for me. I'm like, what do I do? How I go on here? What do I do? And then my daughter says, because she's Instagram famous, child. She got over 50,000, probably 100,000 now dollars. And she said, Mama, just be yourself, because honey, you is funny, crazy, and somebody gonna love you. So, and you always tell the truth. But you do it in a funny way, but you do it in a serious way where it make people think. So be yourself, moms. I said, okay, daughters. And so she is like, and give your viewers little names when you start making your money, like sassy teas and classy teas and nasty teas. That's what y'all gonna be, depending on what the money is, okay? So classy teas is gonna be, of course, top grade. Y'all, who my classy teas out there? Raise your hand. Yes. Sassy teas, second. Nasty teas, ain't no third, honey. Those are the ones that really throw it out there, baby. Okay, so all y'all on that level. It ain't gonna be no 1, 2, and 3. It's gonna be every level, honey. My nasty teas are the ones that go out there, dig the dirt, show me what it is, tell it like it is. My classy teas do the same thing, but they classes. And my sassy, honey, of course, they gonna tell you in a sassy way, okay? So what's up, sassy teas, classy teas, and nasty teas, if you like it. Hey, tell me what y'all think about it. If y'all come up with something, tell me, show me, and I will consider it. Yes. But anyway, you guys, I love you. Thank you. Continue to share, like, and subscribe. Like I said before, it costs absolutely nothing to do so. And y'all, let's get ready for tonight, honey. Let's get ready to do some good reading in the sassy, classy, nasty way. And let's tell it like it is. All right? All right, you guys. We'll talk to you later. Love you. Bye.